Hey guys, CawbeerTV, Sepulchral Strength. That's an okay hand. If we hit a forest, I'm kind of happy. But probably prefer to have 3 mana in the hand, but whatever, we'll take 2. So run through a card, Blood Artist. Whenever a creature dies, you gain 1 life, he takes 1 life. It's just an insanely good card for 2. Our Troll, Authentic, yeah, 3 cost with Forest, Hexproof and Regeneration. Our Yeviminian Eldar, sack him, you can draw a card, or when he dies, ooh, that's cool. Drop that down, may as well drop down our Blood Artist. You can sack him for 2 if you want, and draw a card, but when he dies you draw a forest or a swamp. You can go and, sorry, start that again, because we're just talking nonsense. When he dies, you can go into your deck and take out 2 land cards, but if you pay 2 and sacrifice him, you also draw a card. Though I do find that sometimes I'm drawing mana with it anyway. So my opponent's running Exalted, that's fine. Moving on, our Golgari Generation, we can put tokens on the battlefield when creatures die, and then Grave Pact as well. So we're a little bit far away from Grave Pact, which is kind of annoying, because we only have the 1 swamp. So let's chuck down our Hexproof dude. Let's get him on the backfield. So he'll probably be able to swing in and do some damage next turn. But I can then start swinging in with this dude because he does have the regeneration ability. But we'll obviously want to get this guy down as quickly as possible so we can mana ramp up a little bit. So let's see what he's got. I'm kind of happy having my Hexproof down against Exalted. Exalted has quite a bit of removal. He is running quite a lot of cards, so what, 65 plus 4, 69 cards. So it's not overly over the top, but it does help a little bit, because Exalted is one of those decks that, it's a very strange deck. It's like all the sort of mixed mana decks. You've got to be really careful with the mana and the way you construct it. Anyway, there has been a couple of changes to this deck. I've taken 2 cards out. I took out the Intimidate Green Worm, and I also took out the, I think it's Summoning Strength, and I put in 2 Go for the Throats, because I was only running 2 Go Throats. So I thought, well, it's the Summoning Strength, I'm using that as removal, so why not just have a Go for the Throat instead? And the Green Worm, I was finding the Intimidate is not as useful when you've got a lot of smaller creatures. I think you would be running that more if you're running the bigger creatures, so then they can't actually block. But anyway, I took him out and I've just went for 2 Go for the Throats. Just gives me more control, I think. So he's going to swing in, so he'll be a 4-3, yeah, 4-3, but we can't block because he'll just kill my dude. I mean, I could trade, but I'd rather not. I can swing in and do 3 damage, so I'm not overly fussed about that. And then next turn I can possibly trade with my Elder, even though that won't really help because I won't trade because he'll be a 3. But then he can drop the creature down next turn and be a lot stronger. Ooh, Blood Connoisseur is pretty cool for me. I think we swing in first anyway. Let's get in, just in case he has some sort of trickery and I have to use my regen. So, what is our play here? I've got to work out. So he's just going to trade by the looks of things, unless he's got something, which would be a little bit annoying because I'm going to have to use the regeneration, which is a little bit disappointing because I'm not going to be able to cast. We're just chomp blocking, so he's just chomp blocking, that's fine. Happy with that. Come on, dude. He's watching damage effects. So what is our play? I think it's our... yeah, you can take 1 damage from that as well. I think our play is to get our Elder down this turn. Actually, I think that's the... just in case this guy gets a bit stronger. Also, I don't know, it just allows me to get the mana. I can go for the 2 swamps to get the Grave Pact down, which is what I'm really looking for. So I'll probably will chomp block here if he does swing in. I'm not really so fussed about the cards. I'd rather need the mana a little bit quicker. I mean, I am playing Exalted and it is quite a slow deck unless you start getting a lot of creatures out. And he's not getting a lot of creatures out, so let's see what he does here. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the new decks. I've been playing quite a lot of Collective Might, just trying to figure that deck out a little bit better. And I've had quite a lot of funny games where I've just not drawn mana. I had 1 draw when I went down to 4 cards, and every single hand had just 1 mana in it. And you're just looking at it going, I can't keep that. So he's going to unmake. Are you going to unmake my Blood Artist? That would probably be the play. I'm not sure. Does that actually unmake Exile? I think it does Exile, so I don't think I'll get the... no, I don't think I get the mana from that, which is quite a shame, to be honest with you, but there you go. Not much I can do about that. That's a little bit disappointing. That slows me down quite a bit, actually. That's a good way of getting rid of that boy. Exile him, because he's not dead, so that's a little bit annoying. But we can't really do anything about it now. If I'd left mana open, obviously, so I should have maybe dropped her down, or the Germination, but I wasn't really too worried about him killing him, to be honest with you. Anyway, so he swings in for 3. That was basically probably why he wasted it on it, in his sense. He probably doesn't realise I don't get the mana from it. Right, so we've got Rancor now, so that's pretty cool for me. So we're obviously going to Rancor this dude up, because I can now start swinging him for 5, and I think we will drop our Blood Connoisseur as well. Just makes sense to get her down. Don't need the Germination down this turn because nothing's going to die. So swinging for 5. So we're a little bit winning the race here. And now I can generally leave mana open for regeneration, and he has to block with something that's got power 5 or 6 to prevent this guy from getting in because of the trample. So could do with some tokens being on the battlefield, because then I could start sacking them. Still 3 swamps away from getting Grave Pact, which is a little bit annoying that I lost that Elder, because that would have really helped me out. But I don't think we're in too bad a position. It's quite a slow game, this one. It's not really burst into power or anything, so Mighty Leap. Okay, that's fine. So you're going to make your dude a little bit stronger. Fine, and you can fly and you can swing in for 4. So, but then I'm still kind of winning the race. And then he's got the sword. Okay, that's pretty bad news for me. That sword is going to cause a lot of problems. I mean, it's first strike, lifelink, trample, vigilance, so that's kind of nasty. So I could really do a removal card, would be quite nice. I mean, this guy is pro black obviously, so that does suck for me. But like Diabolic Edict would do quite nicely. I can get rid of him. So he's swinging in for 5. So, ooh, I can at least swing in for 6. So there's an okay card for me for next turn. Well, no, I'm still a swamp away from casting that, so that sucks a little bit. Not much I can do. Just drop down our Germination. Hopefully we'll hit the swamp next turn and I can survive. I have to swing. Oh, I should have swung at him with her as well. Idiot! Not to worry. So we've got him down to 9 as well. He's going to equip the sword this turn and he's going to be quite large, but then I suppose I could just throw her in front of him and just block so I don't take the damage. It's a bit risky. I mean, I do get a token out of it, but he does have trample, so then it probably won't be worth it. So let's see what he's got. 2 cards in hand. I'm not looking in a strong position now. I've got him down to 9 at least, but then the lifelink will just boost him back up, so it's almost like he's taking no damage. So Spirit Mantle means he's immune to creatures, so I can't chomp block even if I wanted to. And anyway, I couldn't because I'm black and he's pro black, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. So he's a 3, he's a 4 damage now, so he's going to be a 6. He's coming in for 6 next turn. We need to hit a swamp or it's game over. If we hit a swamp, we're in an okay position. So he's a 5-2 with first strike. That's interesting. So we're taking 6 here. I'm just wondering, at least if I've got my regeneration available, he might choose to block. We'll wait and see. And then I can maybe get him with regeneration and just taking him down. Even though he has first strike, I should survive. Though I believe there was a bug in the game when that wasn't actually happening. So I'm down to 3. So I need a swamp or something here. A swamp would be nice, and then swing in and he doesn't block and I do the damage. So does he not get lifelink? I thought that gave him lifelink. Does that not give you lifelink? Nope, it doesn't give you lifelink. Oh, that's kind of cool. Quite happy about that, to be honest with you. Didn't hit the swamp though, so we're still in a little bit of trouble. So I don't know what we can do here. So we need to swing in with him at least. Yep, swing in with him. I'm hoping he'll block here. Come on, block, 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 so I can regen and kill that, hopefully. Right, he's not going to block, so that's fine. So I've got him down to 4. I think I can still win this, though. All I've got to do is sack 4 creatures. So I'm not sure, does her ability work on this dude? Because I don't know if I can kill her. I could sack her, but that won't matter. Hold on, let's just have a look. Does it work on this dude? Yep, I can sack that, so I can then ping his face for 1. Then I can sack that, ping his face for another 1. Then I can kill her to avert ability. Can she sack herself? Yep. Ping his face for 1. I get another token which I'll use my go for the throat on, and we'll take him down and that'll be GG. And then we'll go for throw my token. And that's a good game. So there we go. Managed to pull that one out the back with a little bit of trickery at the end. So there we go. That guy, Blood Artist, wins me the game. CawbeerTV, signing out.